Welcome to Nerd News Today. I'm Matthew, and today I want to tell you about a new Bluetooth keyboard that you can fold up and put in your pocket. Today I'm reviewing this guy over here, the Minder keyboard with touchpad mouse from Obvus Solutions. Within this 7-inch rectangular package is a full-size keyboard with a touchpad that you can use with Windows, Android, or Mac devices. Now, before we get too deep into this video, I just want to let you guys know that this product was sent to me for review by the company, but it does not obligate me to give it any positive feedback. And by the way, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So with all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's see how this review unfolds. You see what I did there? Because it's a folding keyboard. You'll see the product right now. Let's go do it. So let's start this review like we would any video here, and that's with a good old-fashioned unboxing. So let's go ahead and again, you guys can see this is a very small box, very thin box, because what's inside it is equally thin. So let's go ahead, take this keyboard out, and take a look at what we're getting inside this box. So we're gonna just pop open the tab on this side, slide this over here, and so this is what you get straight out of the box. You're getting yourselves the USB cable, you're getting the mini keyboard, and you're also getting the user's manual right here. So let's take a quick look at that. And it looks like it's not the longest kind of manual, but it's got a pretty good amount of information here. Looks like, yeah, no, it's super simple here. There we go. Okay, well, that's the warranty information. You guys don't really need to know much about that. But yeah, really, this is the important stuff over here, which is the keyboard maintenance information, how to use the touchpad, and some of the function keys. And it lists it here for iOS and Android and Windows devices. And the other side here, again, just lets you know how to pair it now with everything, which is very important to know also. So again, this has got the pairing instructions for the Android all the way on the far left, Windows 10, and then iOS and Mac devices over here. And it also lets us know a little bit about some of the status, some of the multi-channel connection information over here. These are things we're going to get into though as this review continues, but let's just now take a closer look at this item here. As we already mentioned, there is the USB cable that's in this small bag. And worth noting, it's not a very long cable at all. This is actually quite a tiny cable. So, I guess you're gonna really only use it for charging, but you're not gonna get a ton of space to really charge with it here. This is probably about a foot maybe. So yeah, I mean, granted, you probably don't really need anything like 3 feet, 6 feet long, but it is a very small cable. So just let you guys be aware of that. Now, as for the keyboard and touchpad itself, it's been encased in this very small plastic bag. Slide it out like this, and let's go ahead, unfold this beauty. Wow, okay. And now let's go ahead and I guess we unfold it, and okay, that's a lot of fun to do. Not gonna lie, folks, it's just really fun to unfold it. But here is our keyboard now, and I just want to do that again because that's just a lot of fun. Look at that. How often do you get to unfold the keyboard like that? That's really cool. So it's a mini keyboard, but it basically isn't that much different than most of the keyboards. Like, it is definitely smaller than like what I use on my Mac, whatever that came with my Mac. But it's not that much smaller. Like, I don't feel already like it's gonna be that difficult for me to adjust to using this, even though granted things are a little bit tighter to get together, but it doesn't feel bad. Like, you know, I feel like I'm typing fairly well already. And I gotta tell you guys, it also is pretty lightweight. This is nice. It feels nice to use already. You know, this is not gonna break your back carrying this in a bag or anything like that. So that part's good to know as well. And let's not forget too, all the way on this side here is where we have our trackpad. So let's take off that piece of plastic. And here's the trackpad. Wow. So yeah, this is looking very nice. I enjoyed unboxing it, but now comes the really important test, and that's actually using it. So let's go ahead and plug this in and let's give it a whirl. Now, while I'm not showing it in this review because I forgot to record it, I also tested this keyboard with my Android S21, and the results were identical. The functionality of this keyboard is superb, with no lag between typing and what I saw on the screen. The responsiveness of the keys is wonderful as well, as is the touchpad, which allows you to scroll up and down, left and right, and several other functions that make it just as good as any full-sized touchpad out there. The feel of the buttons is pretty nice too, with a good amount of resistance and bounce that I would compare as a little looser than a Mac keyboard, definitely a step down from that, but not a nosedive into a subpar product. Since it is a smaller item and it folds up, there isn't a ton of space for optimal stabilizers on those buttons, but it still gets the job done. It felt just fine for me and didn't take any time for my fingers to get used to the feel of it and the flow of typing with it. The keyword tossed around here a lot is ergonomic, and I would say that this small keyboard definitely fits that bill. Whenever you're done using it, all you have to do is power it down, fold it up, and get on your way until the next time that you're gonna need it. Charging this little guy is also effortless and doesn't take too long to get a full charge. And once it is completely charged up, you'll have up to about 40 hours of use depending on how you end up using it. That's a pretty tremendous time span for a device like this, which really makes it a very powerful tool to carry. This keyboard is also meant to work with another product from Obvus Solutions, which you saw in this video, and that's their Minder laptop tower stand 2. I also have a review of this product here in this channel, so make sure you watch that too, as I really enjoyed it and I think you're going to like it as well. So overall, no complaints about this Minder keyboard. It had a good battery life, easy connectivity, simple to follow instructions to tell you how to use it most effectively, and it just feels good to type with. It would be fine to use in an office setting, but I would really suggest this to someone with a very minimalist setup, as in ideally someone that's mostly just using their smartphone to work. If you're a writer or a journalist, pairing this with your phone or an iPad won't eliminate your laptop, but it will definitely change your workflow in moments when you want to have speed but don't have a lot of space to work. There's a few variations of the Obvus keyboards, and their prices range from about $50 to $60, and I'm giving them a definite recommend for smartphone or tablet users. It's going to be super easy to integrate this into your workflow. Highly recommend it. If you want to pick up this keyboard for yourself or any of its variations, please use our Amazon affiliate link in the description below. If you buy it using those links, you'll be helping out this YouTube channel at no extra cost to you. So give this Minder keyboard a try sometime, because it's definitely a useful item to have. I'm Matthew, this has been Nerd News Today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you here next time with more reviews and everything else that we do here on this channel.